Thanks for coming. We're going to do express class today. So let's put feet under hips, lift up through those legs, lifting the hips up above those leg bones, lifting the rib cage up above the waist, engaging the core, roll the shoulders back, arms to the front, level the chin, back of the head over the back of the spine. Feel that heavy head really balanced over there. Close your eyes, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's start our Pilates warm-up. Standing here, keeping with that same inhale and exhale. But this time we'll start to move our body through it. We'll inhale and exhale, contract. Inhale, expand, reaching that chest forward. Exhale, push that belly button in, reach the arms forward. Inhale and exhale. Let that rib cage open to the side. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Standing up straight. Let's come down to the mat through our vinyasa. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, palms to the mat. Step those feet back. You can bring your knees to the mat or keep your toes on. Chaturanga, hug those elbows to the rib cage. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Roll through those shoulders. Drop the head down between the arms. Let the heels float toward the mat. Bring your knees down to the mat. Walk all the way through your arms. Let's come down onto our backs to do a few Pilates moves before we move on to some yoga. So let's start with a single leg knee pull. We're going to lay on our backs, feet flat on the mat, a comfortable distance from your glutes. Push that belly button down to the spine without pressing the spine down to the mat, keeping that chest open. Inhale, exhale, draw one leg in, bring up the head and chest, bring that leg down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So a big exhale, really working through your breath on this move, using the press of that belly button in the exhale to lift that foot and the head and shoulders up off the mat. You can stay here, or if you'd like, you can extend the leg that you're not pulling in to hover, and then pull the other leg in, hover. Continuing to exhale when you pull that knee in toward your chest, head and shoulders up off the mat, not feeling strain in the neck. So you've got like a nice, at least an apple's worth of space between your chin and your chest. If you're feeling strain on your neck, you can just drop your head down to the mat. 4, 3, and you can stay with this. 2, 1, or you can come to a double leg pull. Extend that body and the arms. Double leg pull. Open the arms and legs. Trying to hover those legs, hover those arms, holding the body in this nice hammock position. I wish it was as relaxing as a real hammock. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees, rock side to side. And you know what? I'm crazy. I realize this isn't an express class. This is the normal time. For some reason, today I had in my head 11:45. That makes no sense. All right, coming to our hands and knees. We are going to have hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's do a bird dog. Well, let's start with some cat-cow. Let's inhale, drop the head, the spine, lift the chin, exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Find your neutral spine in between those 2 motions, lifted with support from your belly below. That core is engaged, head in line with the spine, not dropping that head down. We're going to extend one arm and the opposite leg, and let's start with a hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side, lift up. Let's contract, extend. So dynamic movement here, contract, extend, elbow to knee, and reach, elbow to knee, and reach. Nice job for 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back to that hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Other side, lift up, contract, elbow to knee, reach, contract, reach, big exhale, reach, curl. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend back, hold. Really balance those hips, balance those shoulders, lifting up through the shoulder, not collapsing into it, pressing up from below with that belly. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand down. Shake those glutes side to side. Get some tension out of that spine. And let's come down onto our side to do some side lying bicycle. So you can have your arm extended and use it as a pillow, or prop your head up in that arm. Hips stacked straight up and down. Excuse me. Legs extended. Thank you. Heels in line with those glutes. And top hand either on the mat or on your hips for support. Bend that top knee, sweep it forward, straight back. Bend, extend, sweep back. So exhale on that front extend. Inhale on that sweep back. Working to keep these hips steady and locked in a parallel position. Nice and slow with lots of control. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sweep back, other direction, bend the knee, push back, sweep to the front. Push back, sweep to the front. Inhale back, exhale front. Inhale, really feel that leg hovering in the front, trying to keep it parallel to the floor, not letting the foot fall toward the floor. Nice. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that foot hovered in the front. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to the other side. Get set up. Nice straight line with the body. Hand on the mat for balance. Hand on the hips for a little more challenge. Bend the top knee. Kick it forward. Sweep it back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Engaging the core to maintain your body position. Exhale, sweep back. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch direction, bend that knee, push back, sweep front. Push back, sweep front. Feeling the weight of that leg as it extends all the way to the front, giving you a nice big challenge there for your core as well as for your glute, both of which are working to keep that leg hovered. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that leg in front here. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay on your back. Pencil stretch, extend the arms, extend the legs, reach and reach, reach and reach. Nice elongation here. Coming all the way up and around and over. We're going to come onto our bellies to do some back work. We are going to do a butterfly stroke swimming. So starting with hips planted on the mat, quads planted on the mat, tops of the feet planted on the mat. We're going to reach both arms forward, swim through, arms to the side, reach forward again, swim through. Now, if you need to, you can set the arms down at the front, take a little rest, or you can keep them hovered the whole time. Reach, lifting that torso up as much as you can when you've got those arms by your sides. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands under your forehead. Let's try a frog kick here. So you're going to lift your legs up off the mat, knees, heels together, bring those knees in, extend the legs, kicking through here, trying to keep those quads up off the mat if you can, not letting the upper leg just rest while you're coming through this kick. Heels together, bend the knees, extend. Heels together, bend, extend. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest the legs, rock the hips, side to side. Let's just come into a regular flutter kick with the legs, keeping with the butterfly stroke with the arms. So flutter kick, lift, flutter kick, lift. You can do the frog kick if you would like. I just don't want to make it too complicated. And lift. Keeping those legs up off the mat. If you're in the flutter kick, nice straight legs, not bending at the knees. Try not to rest those upper legs on the mat. At the very top of your stroke, you should feel like just your hips are supporting you on the floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Bend the knees, lift up those shins, windshield wiper your legs side to side. Releasing some of that tension in your spine. And let's push back into child's pose to get some stretch there. Knees apart, big toes together. Arms extended, fingers spread, pushing back. Getting a nice big stretch on the hip. And coming back to hands and knees, we're going to come into our plank here. So let's all start in a knee plank. So knees are on the mat, hands are right underneath your shoulders. Walk them in if you feel like they're a little far in front of you. Straight line, top of the head, down to those knees, really lifting up from below with that belly. So we definitely don't want to see any sagging booty. Try not to pop the booty either. Just a nice lift. And we're going to come over to the side, lift the leg, lift the arm, coming back. Nice big lift of the leg and the arm. Setting yourself up in the middle with that nice strong plank. So a definite pause. We're not just rolling all the way through. Pause here, pause here. Lift and pause. Lift and pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up, roll the wrists. We can do that again. Or if you'd like, you can bring that onto the toes, either with that top leg lifted or just stacking the feet. Whatever works for you. Let's see where I am today. So let's set ourselves up in the plank of your choice. Nice strong plank here. Roll to the side. Ooh, I don't know that I'm with a lifted leg today. Roll back to the center. Roll to the side. Back to the center. Roll to the side. Back to the center. Side. And pause. Side. And pause. Side. And pause. Side. And pause. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. Last 1. Coming to the center, hold your plank, toes or knees for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit back, roll those wrists again. Take any pressure out of them. Coming onto our back, we're going to do some windshield wipers. So on the mat, arms open in a T. You can have the palms down or palms up. Shoulders walked away from the ears. Press that belly button down for now. You've got the nice gentle curve of your spine, that natural curve. When we lift those legs up, it will probably disappear, but still feel most of the work happening between the belly button and the spine, rather than between the spine and the mat. You can have your legs at 90 degrees or legs all the way extended. Drop to one side, keeping both shoulders on the mat. Lift and drop to the other side. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Nice. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. Lift and drop. 4 more like this. 4. Lift and 3. Lift and 2. Lift and 1. Come back to the center. Drop to the other side. Keep those shoulders flat on the mat. Lift that top leg to the center. Bring it back down. Lift the top leg. Bring it back down. So pressing down with that belly button, trying to minimize the torso roll. You should feel how differently this kind of moves from your oblique to your belly button to your oblique. Feel those muscles firing in sequence. Keeping the shoulders flat on the mat. 4, 3, 2, other leg is hovered, and 1. Bring that leg up to the center. Other side. Opening up to the other side. Shoulders flat on the mat. Lift that top leg and close. Lift and close. Feel that lower belly work. Close. Lift and close. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down. Our last set, we're going to open all the way over to the other side, drop the legs. So this is all about control, starting with the open and then coming to the roll. So you want to open as much as you can without rolling those hips. When you've reached your range of motion, roll the hips through, keeping those shoulders on the mat throughout. Nice, slow, and controlled. Nice. For 4, 3, big extension to the side, hovering really close to the floor. 2, and 1. Back to the center. Let's finish our Pilates series with our 100s. Legs up in the air or at 90 degrees. Roll the head and shoulders off the mat, beating the air. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Going at your own breathing pace. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Lift those head and shoulders back up. 80, 90, and 100. Hug the knees, rock side to side. Grab onto the inside of your calves or ankles or the inside of your feet. Come to a happy baby. Try to press the tailbone down to the mat to maximize the stretch in that lower spine. Trying to push your knees into your armpits. It's a good stretch here as we get ready to transition over to yoga. And cross your legs, roll up all the way through onto hands and knees. Tuck those toes. Lift up into a down dog. Walk the hands back to the feet. Hold this forward fold. You can take hold of either elbow for a ragdoll stretch, letting the weight of your head and arms bring you deeper into this stretch, trying to straighten those knees. Drop your fingertips back down. Slowly roll up through the spine, head last. Roll the shoulders back, bring those palms to the front. All right, you should feel good and mellow and ready for yoga, I hope. Let's come to the front third of our mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Feel how much deeper this fold is, and at the beginning of our workout, inhale, flat back. Exhale, palms to the mat. Step or jump back into your plank and float down in your chaturanga to hover or your cobra. Up dog. Down dog. Bend your right knee. Press your left heel down toward the mat. And now switch. Bend the left knee, right heel press down. Straighten both legs, roll through the shoulders. Now that you've had a little stretch on the back of those legs, try to push those glutes up and behind you diagonally into the air to increase that stretch along the back of the legs. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step up between those hands. Rotate the left foot to the mat, pressing the outside of that foot into the mat as much as you can. Warrior one, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale and exhale, float down. Reach forward, bring those palms back to the mat. Bring those left back toes up so that we're in a runner's lunge, reaching the top of the head forward, pushing that heel back, getting a nice stretch along the hip flexor of the left leg and the glute and hamstring of the right leg. And now rise it up into a crescent lunge. Again, shoulders away from the ears. Back down again, palms to the mat. This time, rotate the foot back down, coming back up into our warrior one and opening into our warrior two. Shoulders facing the side wall. Strong front knee, not collapsing in. Make sure you can see your big toe inside of it. Inhale, float down. Flip the front palm up. Exhale to reverse your warrior. Lifting that spear to the sky, peaceful warrior. And extended side angle. Tuck that right elbow inside the right leg, left arm up above, both hands strong. Palms down to the mat. Step your right foot back into your plank. Inhale, chaturanga on toes or knees. Exhale, cobra or up dog. And come back to our down dog. Inhale that left leg up. Step it between the palms. Right foot down to the mat in our warrior one. Hips square to the front. Shoulders back. Floating down on your exhales. Exhale those palms to the mat. Bring those back toes to the mat so that you're in a runner's lunge. Nice stretch here with the top of the head. You've got support from your hands here, so you can really focus on the stretch instead of balance. Pushing that back heel back will help straighten the knee. Big inhale and exhale your way up to a crescent lunge. Lifting up straight from those hips. Back heel still pressed back. Nice. On your next exhale, bring those palms back to the mat. Flip that foot back into our warrior position. Lift back up into warrior two. And exhale into a lift up into warrior one, exhale into a warrior two. Gaze over the front fingers, really feeling the rotation in the shoulders and hips. Strong supported front knee. Flip that front palm. Reverse your warrior. Spear up to the sky. And bring yourself to an extended side angle, tucking that elbow inside the thigh. Strong bottom hand, reaching top hand. Palms to the mat. Step that left foot back. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to down dog. You can relax here or come into a child's pose to take 3 breaths. Slow your breathing and heart rate. If you're in child's pose, please rise back up. Look between your hands, step or jump your feet up to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Exhale, palms to heart center. Let's work on our balance. Keeping those palms at heart center, pressing the hands together. Lift up all of the toes on your right foot. Set them down one at a time. Left foot, knee opens. You can have your toes on the mat. Rest your heel on the shin, or rest the weight of your foot above the knee. Lifting up tall through that supporting leg. If you're comfortable here, you can grow your branches. Bring your gaze to the sky. Palms to heart center. Bring that foot to the mat. Circle the ankle. Wiggle the body. Get set on your left foot. Lift up those toes. Set them down. Feel the pad of the big toe, pad of the pinky. Ball of your foot, heel, outside of the foot, all pressed into the floor. Bring that left knee open. Choose the position of that, the right leg this time. Choose the position of that right leg. Press palms together. Press heel together with the leg. Grow your branches if you would like. Palms together. Bring that foot to the mat. Nice job. Balance is always the hardest part of a practice for me. Coming into our humble warrior. I'm going to start with my right foot forward, left foot back, about hip distance and width between those 2 feet. You don't want to be on a balance beam. You can bring your hands into prayer behind you, or you can grab opposite elbows. Lift that rib cage up. Drop the head behind you to open the chin up to the sky. You can let your mouth fall open. Big inhale. And on an exhale, reach forward. Reach as far as you can. And then let the head drop. Push the hip of that right leg that's in front. Push that hip back to keep those hips level. Feel a good stretch on the back of that front leg. Exhaling your nose toward that front knee. Trying to distribute your weight evenly between your feet. Take that left hand, put it inside, or actually hold on to the right leg, or you can put it on the mat. Either way, opening up in a twist here, looking at your arm that's reaching for the sky. This should change the stretch a little to be more on the inside of the leg. Still distributing the weight evenly between those feet. And unfurl. Bring the arms back behind you. Lift, lift, lift. Switch your feet. Feet hip distance. If you're grabbing elbows, switch which elbow is on top. Lift up. Lift that rib cage. Open the chin up to the sky. You can let your mouth open. Big inhale. Exhale. Reach the top of the head. Forward, forward, forward. So you can't reach anymore, then you can let the head drop. Spiral that front hip back to the back. Bring that right hand outside of the left leg, so opposite hand to opposite leg. Lift the left arm up toward the sky, bringing your gaze up. Feel the weight in both of your feet. Keeping that back hip spiraled to the back. Nice twist here. And untwist, arms back. Slowly lift up. Bring your feet together. Palms down to the side. Reset in your Tadasana. Lift, lift, lift. See if you feel any taller. I certainly feel taller than at the beginning of our class. I feel like I've made some space between my vertebrae. Coming back down, we'll do a boat pose before we go into our Savasana. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump, plank chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Roll through the shoulders. See how different this feels. Are your heels a little bit closer? Are your glutes a little higher and further back behind you? Coming to hands and knees, and then all the way through. Getting ready for our boat. Let's start with a supported boat. We've got our fingertips are facing the same direction as our toes. Take those shoulders, roll them back to open the chest. Nice straight spine here. We're not going for a big bent spine. We want a nice straight spine. Press that belly button down. Lift up those legs into the air. If you'd like, you can straighten them, keeping that chest open, keeping that belly pulled in. 3 breaths. And bring those feet back down. Relax. Reset yourself. Coming back. So this time you can keep that support or you can extend your arms, keeping that same nice spinal alignment, knees bent or legs straight. 3 more breaths. And on an exhale, slowly float all the way down to the mat. Open those palms up to the sky. Bring those legs a comfortable distance apart and let your feet open. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath to open your chest. Push your right shoulder down, push your left shoulder down. Lift your head up, trying to get the longest neck that you can. Close your eyes and let your breathing slow. If you'd like, you can slowly turn your head to the right, keeping those shoulders flat on the mat. And now slowly, slowly roll it over to the other side. Feeling the stretch on the side of your neck starts to extend into those lats, supporting your back and shoulder. Slowly rocking side to side. Come back to center. A few more breaths of stillness. And keeping your eyes closed, roll over onto one side, using your arm as a pillow. Tuck your toes, tuck your knees into a fetal position. Push up to a seated position, palms down on those thighs, above those knees. Gentle pressure on the palms to lift your spine up tall, lifting that head up tall on the spinal column. Feel to find that perfect balance of your head on your spine. Chin is probably more lifted than in your normal life, unless you have perfect posture already, in which case I commend you. Inhale, palms to heart center. Feel that breath, fill your lungs. And now exhale all that carbon dioxide to make room for more oxygen. Palms to the center of your forehead. If you'd like, you can join me in a bow. Namaste. Thanks for coming to Pilates Yoga today. I hope you have a great afternoon.